What is the hot water extraction method? Why is it the best? I'm Bryce, founder of Mr. Steam. Let's get into it. Franchises like Stanley Steamer, Steam Dry, and Mr. Steam all use hot water extraction. They use it because it maximizes the four fundamentals of soil extraction. These are temperature, chemical effectiveness, agitation, and time. As a customer, it's confusing when trying to decide which company to pick, but let's look at the other methods to understand why hot water extraction is the best. Let's start from worst to best. First is bonnet cleaning. Bonnet cleaning is a very low moisture cleaning method in which the carpet is pre-vacuumed, sprayed with an encapsulating product, and then scrubbed with a bonnet pad. At first, this sounds like a smart method because the carpet dries as it's being scrubbed with a bonnet. But there's a major drawback. Since the pad is being pushed down and scrubbed horizontally, you're relying on the dryness of the pad to suck up the product. So as the pad becomes wet, it becomes less effective at soaking up the product. And since there is no rinsing with this method with clean water, some of the encapsulating product remains in the carpet at the end of the cleaning. This causes issues, such as frequent resoiling, and it could just feel sticky, hard. It's a problem leaving products inside of people's carpets. The next cleaning method is commonly just called encapsulation. It's another very low moisture cleaning method, but there is a difference. So after the encapsulation product is applied to the carpet, it's usually scrubbed with a counter-rotating brush instead of a bonnet. And arguably, the counter-rotating brush is a bit better because the bristles are coming up and down as opposed to being scrubbed horizontally. So that's maybe one advantage for lifting up the soil. Once the carpet's brushed, you just use a vacuum to suck up the encapsulation product, which crystallizes. So it's a bit of an improvement to bonnet cleaning, but it still suffers the same problem of not rinsing the carpet with clean water. So residue does remain, and you're going to have the same problems with like potential stickiness, could be hard. It's just not the best practice to leave a product in the carpet. Next up is dry cleaning, which is kind of similar. A spray is applied to the carpet to suspend the soil, and then a sponge-like product is added to the carpet afterwards to absorb the spray. So after waiting for the prescribed amount of time, the sponges are vacuumed up, presumably containing all of the soil from the carpet. The mechanical action involved in extracting the soil is simply the movement from the wet spray to the dry sponge product. So it's marginally better than traditional vacuuming, but it still has no rinsing, and you're going to be left with residue once again. Carpet shampooing is perhaps the oldest method of carpet cleaning. So the shampoo is brushed into the carpet, and then later you go with the vacuum and vacuum the shampoo out. Once again, there's no rinsing, so you're kind of just leaving out a step in a sense where you're putting in shampoo and sucking it out with no rinse cycle. If you think of laundry, it would be kind of strange to just add the laundry detergent to your clothes and then just like dry it out as opposed to rinsing it first, right? Finally, we've made it to the gold standard, which is hot water extraction. So here the carpet is vacuumed, pre-sprayed to suspend the soil, and then agitated with a counter-rotating brush or a rotary machine, something like an OREC orbiter. Then the pre-spray is vacuumed up into the machine, and the wand will simultaneously shoot clean water to be sucked up as well, leaving a residue-free carpet. Further, hot water extraction machines have very, very powerful vacuums, which result in a deeper clean since it sucks up the soil from between the fibers and the very, very bottom of the pile too. So you have the carpet fibers sticking up, and then you have the backing here. It's sucking it up not only from the backing, but also in between the fibers. It's a much deeper clean. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, remember the four fundamentals of soil extraction? They were temperature, chemical effectiveness, agitation, and time. Well, as you can guess, hot water extraction is the only method that actually brings heat to the table. Usually machines such as the Ninja have heaters built in. That makes a huge difference when trying to remove stubborn stains, especially food stains and other things that have dried up. Getting some heat in there really makes a difference and sets apart a service that uses hot water extraction versus one of the other methods. In conclusion, if you're a customer looking to hire a carpet cleaning company, ask them if they use hot water extraction. Operators can be tempted to use other methods because they're easier on the back, they're less expensive to perform, but it's at the cost of quality. You want to make sure the stains are removed with no sticky residue. All Mr. Steam operations use hot water extraction. combined with our proprietary stain remover products. Our mission is to restore value to your property with high quality cleaning.